everyone, and welcome back to Jubilee Road. So in today's video then, we are going to take a look at the new EFE Rail J94. Now this is not going to be a full review like I normally do. We're just going to take a short look at the model and have a look at its running performance to see if they are any good. So straight off then, I do like the packaging. It's modern and it's smart looking. And yeah, it's a nice sturdy box. And yeah, I'm really quite happy with that. I know it's just a box, obviously, but it looks rather nice. I've gone for the Longmore Military Railway one. I always liked that livery, and I do have a locomotive in my collection already in that livery. You can see the price there. Just there, £127.50. Now, is that a good price? Well, let's go and find out. Let's go and take a look at the model in a bit more detail. So here is the new J94. Well, is it actually a new model? Technically, no it isn't. Most of you should know by now that these are actually XDJ models. If you remember those, David Jones models that is, which they went under a while back. And these have been brought out under the new brand, which is part of Bachmann, which is really interesting. Now these have been reworked, I believe, by Kernow Model Rail Centre to be better than the originals. Has it worked? Well, I'm sure we're going to find out. Well, in first impressions, this is a very nicely detailed locomotive. The paint is done to a very high standard. The lettering, you know, nice cab detail. Don't know if you could see it just in there. There we go. Coal load looks nice. We got sprung buffers. We got lamp irons around. Yeah, yeah. The way it looks, there's nothing wrong with the model. Now, the model is, yeah, that's really too light in my opinion. The whole model is made of plastic. Absolutely everything, the running plate, all of it is plastic, which that's not really good, to be honest, because it has no weight really, and for a loco like this they would have pulled quite heavy loads in real life, so I'll have to do some load tests at some point. Quick look at the front of the model if you can see that. But overall it actually looks a lovely smart model. So should I give it a test on the layout? Yeah, of course you should. Let's see how this runs compared to the original then. This should be interesting. I put the J94 on the track to see what its running performance is going to be like. So this is obviously a DCC ready model. Now if you do want to fit it with a decoder, you're going to need a Next 18 DCC decoder. To fit it, it really couldn't be any easier if they tried. All you have to do is take the smoke box door off. It's held in by magnets. You pull the board out, you put the DCC decoder in and push it all back in to the smoke box and refit the smoke box door. There we go. That is your decoder fitted. But please be really careful of the smoke box dart, which you know is in the middle here of the model. That is a very delicate piece of detailing on the model and you really do not want to damage that. So that's that. Let's see how it runs. Now this is going to be quite interesting. I have no idea how the model is going to run. We're going to go away from the camera as I always used to in my reviews. Let's see how we go. Now I haven't run this model at all since owning it, so let's have a look how it performs. Well, that was pretty good. Didn't seem to hesitate or anything like that. Just bring it to a stop there. Yeah, I can't see anything wrong with that running at all. It seems really quite happy. There's not too much motor noise. I don't know if you can hear any over the camera. Might be a little bit, but that's really quite smooth running there. Wow. Yeah, I don't think we can complain about that quality running there of the model at all. Yeah, it seems to be geared quite well. It doesn't seem to want to run really quickly. Well, you got the running quality there of the new J94, and 10 out of 10. Really, really runs well. So just a quick look at the other J94 and a comparison. Now, I've got the older DJ models J94. You can see it just here. I was one of the lucky ones. I knew a lot of people who had really bad problems with these when they first came out, really not running well and breaking down and all that kind of stuff. Mine never did. Mine still runs pretty well to this day, not quite as good as the newer one. It does look really plasticky in this British Rail black livery. I don't know why, it just doesn't quite look as nice. And that detail under the cab, that's far too chunky and just doesn't quite look right. You can see it on there. I know it's painted black, but it doesn't look as chunky, so I don't know if that's been reworked. It's definitely possible. So you can see the two of them there. They both look good, to be fair, but as I said earlier on in the video, the new one is definitely an improvement on the old one. So there we go. That is my quick look at the new J94 EFE Rail, or Bachmann if you want to call it that. Do I recommend you go out and buy one? I think so. They are rather nice models, I've got to be honest. It runs really well and it's definitely an improvement of the old one. It's well detailed, but there are a little issue, should we say, the price. In my opinion, it's too expensive. Over 130 recommended. It's too much for a completely plastic model. In my opinion, I believe these were about 100 or 99 or somewhere around there when I bought this one. That's a better price for them. But on saying that, as I said, the new one, a big improvement on the old one. It's good running quality, it looks nice, it's well detailed and all of that, and it should be a lot more reliable than the old one. Well, so far mine has been. So let me know in the comment sections what you think of the new one. Do you think it's an improvement? And let me know, do you actually have one, so you can give me your thoughts on the model. So that was my quick look at the new EFE Rail J94. Just to see, are they any good? In my opinion, yeah, they're pretty good. Not the best model out there, but a nice model of a J94. So, thank you very much for watching my video today. Please leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. And I'll be back here at Jubilee Road or on location very soon. Bye everyone.